we're here at the 7th Annual World Shipping China Summit in Guangzhou, China, and our guest is the Honorable Shirley Bond, Minister of Transportation and Infrastructure for the province of British Columbia. Minister Bond, thank you for joining us.
It's my pleasure.
Could you give us a quick update on the Pacific Gateway Initiative, in particular the type of investments that you're making, and then in a moment we can get to what the impact on users will be?
Sure. Well, we have a very strong partnership between several levels of government, including the provincial and federal governments, with our private sector partners. And together, we've recognized the value of working together and investing together to improve the efficiency of Canada's Pacific Gateway. We are in the process of investing $22 billion, and that's in a variety of areas. We're looking at road and rail. We're also looking at improvements at the ports, and we're emphasizing also the effectiveness of our airports across the province. We're investing in 33 regional airports as we look at both passenger increases and the possibility of enhanced cargo service to Asia in particular. So a very collaborative, cooperative process. We don't only talk about investing, we're actually investing $22 billion in infrastructure in the Gateway.
If you were a container importer, say that you're a retailer or a consumer products company, how are you going to see these investments in terms of improvements to your own supply chain?
Well, I think one of the most critical factors that decision makers use is the efficiency and the integrated service levels that are provided. You know, we can offer a seamless integrated transportation system in British Columbia, and that's a result of over a decade of discussion and investment to increase the efficiency for our customers. And I think the other significant advantage is we are Canada's only Pacific province, and in fact, if you look at shipping times alone, the advantage can be up to 58 hours of shipping consumer products into the heart of the United States. So we also have diverse ports. Our two major ports are exceptional, and it allows us to actually ship goods both throughout Canada and the United States. So, you know, I think we have a pretty attractive package of options for customers to consider. We're certainly seeing increases. We also are a resource-rich province. And if you're looking at the export file, we're seeing record shipments of coal, for example, but we're also looking at record shipments of lumber products. We're looking at new products like wood pellets being in high demand. So I think we have a great export opportunity, and we're also a very efficient gateway for those who import to consider that as well.
You mentioned that cargo that is moving maybe to or from the United States will benefit from the investments that you're making. Mm-hmm. Do these investments put you at a competitive advantage over some of your nearby U.S. ports that might also be trying to handle some of this same cargo?
Well, absolutely, and we actually believe, and I think our results demonstrate, that we are competitive, and in fact we are gaining market share. When we looked at the downturn that took place that impacted companies and ports all around the world, in fact, we saw a lesser reduction in our ports, and in fact, we held our own at times when other West Coast ports perhaps didn't fare as well as we did. So we're certainly hearing on our trade mission here to Asia that we are a destination of choice, and I think that's been because we've had a collaborative approach and an agreement to invest significant dollars to improve the efficiency of our gateway.
Minister Bond, thank you very much. We've been talking with the Honorable Shirley Bond, Minister of Transportation and Infrastructure for the province of British Columbia. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much for the time today.